Hello Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I'm Bruno Meneses and welcome to the Territorio Black and Gold channel. Here, you'll find all the hottest news, analysis, and behind-the-scenes content about our beloved team. And today we have important news. The Steelers have finally signed their first-round draft pick. Stay with me, and I'll tell you everything about Derek Harmon and what this means for the future of our defense. Before we dive into this defensive line update, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps our work and shows you want to keep receiving all the Steelers content straight to your feed. And the best part, it's free. Now let's get to the news. Let's talk about one of the most important off-season decisions for the Steelers. The signing of Derek Harmon, the team's first-round pick in the 2025 draft. The defensive tackle out of the University of Oregon has finally put pen to paper and signed a 4-year, fully guaranteed $17.9 million contract. That's right, fully guaranteed. Harmon was the second-to-last first-round rookie to sign a contract this preseason, and fans were starting to get nervous. But now, relief has arrived. The defensive line reinforcement is confirmed. With Larry Ogunjobi's departure, expectations are that Harmon will start right away alongside Keanu Benton and superstar T.J. Watt. And it's not just hype. Head coach Mike Tomlin himself had high praise for the young player. You don't build an elite defense without being strong inside and out. Harmon can learn from Cam Hayward and be a key piece for many years to come. The Steelers' DNA seems to be present in this addition. The future of the defense might be taking shape right now, with a player who has everything it takes to be dominant from his very first NFL snap. With Derek Harmon's arrival, fans are also turning their eyes to Keanu Benton, the team's second-round pick in the 2023 draft. Benton had a promising rookie season and is earning more and more snaps in the defensive rotation. He stood out at the end of last season thanks to his physical presence, play recognition, and ability to occupy two blockers. In 2023, he recorded 36 tackles and 1 sack, but what doesn't show up in the stats is the impact he had in the middle of the line, clearing paths for the linebackers and helping to pressure the quarterback. Now, with Harmon by his side, the Steelers are betting on a young, powerful duo at the heart of the defensive line. The idea is for these two talents to become the backbone of the front seven for years to come, in classic Pittsburgh style. Strong, physical, and dominant defense. The coaching staff has been clear. The plan is to develop these players side by side under Cam Hayward's mentorship so the leadership transition on defense is natural and highly effective. With the defensive line coming together around young talents like Harmon and Benton, the focus can now shift to the secondary. And among the most intriguing off-season rumors, one name being speculated is cornerback Jaylon Johnson of the Chicago Bears. Johnson is entering the final year of his contract and hasn't reached a renewal agreement with Chicago. With the Bears reshaping their roster and stockpiling draft picks, it wouldn't be a surprise if they opted to trade him if no extension is signed by mid-season. For the Steelers, this would be a bold but strategic move. Johnson is known for his aggressive man-to-man coverage and physical play style, a perfect fit for Pittsburgh's defensive identity. In 2023, he recorded 4 interceptions and allowed only 36 receptions in his direction, according to PFF data. A possible trade would likely involve a 3rd or 4th round pick, and it could provide the Steelers' defense with an immediate boost for a strong playoff push. Having Johnson alongside Joey Porter Jr. would take the secondary to a whole new level. And now, Steelers fans, it's your turn. Fire, what do you think about the signing of Derek Harmon? Do you believe he's ready to step in as a starter on the defensive line? And how about the name Jaylon Johnson? Would he be a good trade to strengthen the secondary next to Joey Porter Jr.? Comment down below. We really want to hear your opinion. Let's get straight to the point, but with all the details. The Pittsburgh Steelers are officially looking to bolster their wide receiver core, and the name gaining momentum in the last few hours is none other than Chris Olave, current wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. According to multiple sources, including Adam Crowley from 93.7 The Fan and Nick Farabaugh from Penn Live, the Pittsburgh franchise has already made an initial inquiry with the Saints about the availability of the young and talented WR. Now, it's important to clarify that this first contact was more of a due diligence move by the Steelers, essentially an exploratory call, with no formal offer on the table at this point. But make no mistake, the interest is very real, and that alone is enough to excite the black and gold fanbase. And it makes perfect sense. After the unexpected departure of George Pickens, who was traded to the Dallas Cowboys following 3 seasons filled with ups and downs and off-field behavior issues, the Steelers' WR group was left with a significant gap. While the arrival of DK Metcalf from Seattle was a statement move and a huge addition, the team doesn't want to repeat the mistakes of 2023, when they started the season with a limited rotation of elite receivers. In this context, Chris Olave emerges as an ideal candidate. At just 24 years old, the former first-round pick from the 2022 draft has already recorded 2 straight seasons with over 1,000 receiving yards and a total of 10 touchdowns in his career, despite dealing with some injuries in 2023. His talent is undeniable, and the best part, he's still on his rookie contract, which would be a major financial advantage for the Steelers. Olave brings speed, sharp route running, explosiveness, and excellent separation skills, traits that allow him to gain yards after the catch with ease. He's also shown maturity both on and off the field, something Pittsburgh values highly after their experience with Pickens. Of course, it's not that simple. New Orleans doesn't seem too interested in letting go of their young star receiver. According to reports, the Steelers' call was merely an inquiry, and there are no active negotiations or concrete offers on the table. In other words, nothing is imminent, for now. However, it's crucial to remember that when a team starts exploring options on the market, it's often the first step toward something more serious. If the Saints face contract issues or decide to stockpile draft capital, a well-structured offer could change their minds. So nothing can be ruled out. In case the Olave deal doesn't happen, the Steelers have an ace up their sleeve who's already generating buzz in training camp. Roman Wilson, the rookie wide receiver out of the University of Michigan, selected in the 3rd round of the 2024 draft. Wilson was a key piece in the Wolverines' national championship run. In his final college season, he totaled 789 yards and 12 touchdowns, standing out for his speed, short area separation, and reliable hands, especially under pressure. His skill set fits perfectly with Pittsburgh's offensive scheme, which values versatility, speed, and efficiency. During training camp, Wilson has shown strong chemistry with the team's quarterbacks and has earned consistent praise from the coaching staff, especially for his work ethic, football IQ, and learning ability. While he may not start right away, it's highly likely he'll become more involved as the season progresses. Another name potentially in the mix is Calvin Austin III, who has primarily been used as a deep threat or return specialist, but could see an expanded role this year. Still, doubts remain about his ability to handle WR1 responsibilities, which is why the team is reportedly seeking a more stable and proven option like Olave. The message is clear: the Steelers don't want to improvise. After years of inconsistent offense, the Pittsburgh franchise is determined to surround its quarterbacks with the best talent possible. The offensive line has improved, the backfield looks promising, and with the addition of DK Metcalf, the next logical step is to add more depth and talent to the receiving core. Chris Olave would be exactly that. A constant aerial threat, capable of moving the chains, scoring from anywhere on the field, and taking pressure off the other receivers. With him on the field, players like Metcalf, Wilson, and Austin could thrive even more. Although the contact with the Saints regarding Chris Olave is still in a very early stage, the fact that the Steelers are making these calls shows they're being aggressive and proactive in their pursuit of a stronger offense. They already have DK Metcalf, they're developing Roman Wilson, and there's still untapped potential in Calvin Austin, but the interest in Olave makes it clear they want more. For now, everything depends on whether the Saints are willing to listen to offers. But there's no doubt, Pittsburgh is watching closely, ready, and serious about building a dominant offense. And now, Steelers fans, it's your turn. Would you like to see Chris Olave in black and gold? Do you believe Roman Wilson can make the leap as a rookie and surprise everyone? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for more exclusive Steelers news. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time.